You'll hear from industry experts, learn the secrets behind thriving businesses, and discover the mindset shifts that will set you apart in a competitive world. So, whether you're starting out or looking to take your business to the next level, you're in the right place. Together, let's take bold action and make your vision a reality. Let's make beauty moves. Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Beauty Moves podcast. I am your host, Coyetta Tomara, and it is lovely to be back speaking with y'all. I hope you're enjoying your summer, by the way. It's been hot, it's been beautiful. I've been trying to entertain my kids as much as possible, and that's a task in itself. So I'm glad for a little a break, an adult break here with you all today. And I want to talk to you all today about having your business and thinking about the next step of that business. So sometimes we're in this burn it all down mentality, and you may not need to do that because you've built something beautiful, right? You may have built something beautiful. The business is great, fantastic, but sometimes you can start to feel boxed in by it. And if that's where you are at, then this episode is for you because you are not behind. You're not doing it wrong. You're not behind. You're not doing it wrong. You may need to tweak it a little bit to lead differently. So I want to talk to you about why reinvention isn't your only option. It's not your only option, and why the real shift might be coming from systemizing what you already know works so you can scale without starting from scratch, right? Don't need to start over. I don't believe you need to burn everything down and start from scratch, only if that's what it calls for, but I don't believe that's necessary in every situation. So let's talk about some myths about that. So the truth is, well, let's address the myth first. I have to start over to scale. And the truth is you do not. You can restructure your existing services or expertise into digital products, okay? Mentorship, education, or high leverage models. You do not need a new or a brand new you or a brand new container, right? You can restructure what you have into something else. So here's an example. You can, as a stylist, if you have a particular method of styling, you can then transition that into a training course for other stylists as a method of training, right? So it doesn't have to, what am I trying to say here? It doesn't have to just live in the moment with each person you style. It can become a lesson for a hairstylist to learn as well, which means it's impacting more people and building you income. Let's talk about number 2, myths. If I'm not doing it all, I'm not delivering enough. And the truth of the matter is, your value isn't in being busy. We're taught that if you're busy, like that's good. Like if you're busy, then you're actually doing something. And sometimes busy work, you're not doing anything at all. But those things I believe were instilled in us from being a kid, right? And your value isn't in being busy. It's in the transformation you create. That's the real value, the transformation. That's what people want. They want to know, how is this going to make my life better? How is this going to make me better? What am I to expect in this that's going to change my world? And it's the transformation. So you can design systems that deliver results without your constant presence. And that's what leaders do. Leaders design systems that deliver results without their constant presence. And that could be in the form of a video, right? In the form of a course, which I mentioned earlier. Okay, so let's address myth number 3. And this is like, I see this all the time. I just need to push through the season. And the truth is, you do not. You don't need another hustle, sprint, or spirit. Like the hustle mentality is great for a season, but if you're always hustling, then something is not right. So, what you need is structure that honors your evolution. Hustle is good for the beginning, but if that's where you're at in your business constantly, then that is a problem. If you're not evolving, then something is wrong. What is the saying? They say grow or die, something like that. And that's what it is. If you're still hustling, then the same way. Again, we need to look at that. So you're going to need structure that honors your evolution and helps you stay in the business without losing yourself in it. This episode of Beauty Moves is brought to you by Zensurance because building your dream business is exciting, but protecting it is essential. Whether you're a stylist, salon owner, content creator, or service-based boss, Zensurance offers insurance quotes that fit your unique needs. They make getting protected simple, affordable, and stress-free so I can scale without fear. Click the link in the show notes to get your free quote in minutes. That's Zensurance, insurance designed for business owners like us. So if everything is structured properly, you could be in the business, you could be doing the business and not losing yourself. If there are things in place that can replicate what you do or take some gives you back some of your time, then you're not going to be losing yourself in that business. I want you to think about this. If your schedule is full but your spirit is empty, that's not a productivity problem. If your schedule is full but you're like a robot, that's not a productivity problem. That's a system problem. So look at that in your business at this moment. So for me, when I finally started designing my business to support me, the real me, because I'm a mom, mentor, the woman who wanted space to think and move, that's me. Everything changed, right? It wasn't about quitting or burning it all down. It was about getting honest about what needed to change behind the scenes. Sometimes I think we're not honest enough with ourselves, right? Sometimes I think we're not honest enough with ourselves about what needs to be different, what needs to change. So once you get honest with yourself about what we need to change behind the scenes. So the question is, what was taking up too much energy? You get honest with yourself about that. What needed automation or a boundary? I talk a lot about boundaries. Boundaries are important, and an automation could look like a boundary. Like it could be many different things, right? One part of my knowledge could become a repeatable asset. A repeatable asset. Those are the things I looked at. And that's when I started to feel powerful again. Powerful again about who I am, what I stand for, what I do. That's power, not just being productive. When you have structure in your business, systems and strategy, these are all things that I focus on. And these are all things that are meant to free you, right? Not restrict you. These things are meant to free you up to lead, to think and operate in your genius, and to think next level for yourself and for your business, so you're able to do just that, to free up your time to lead, right? So if you're listening to this episode, my friends, and you're thinking, yep, this is me, I'm ready for a business that doesn't burn me out, then you'll want to book Build for More audit. You want to book me. You want to book that. You want to book time with me. So it's a 30-minute strategy session where we'll walk through exactly where your time and energy or income might be leaking and how to restructure what you've already built. So not about burning down what you've already done. It's going to help you rebuild what you've already done. And so You get your audit, your 30-minute, sorry, you get your work, your guide, your audit. You're going to go through that on your own.